Welcome to a Hidden Cup showcase, where we will discuss pro players and their reputations. Age of Empires 2 is a ridiculously complex game with a very diverse pro scene. And since player identities are hidden in Hidden Cup 3, this video will give you some insight so you can guess who the players are. This player showcase is all about the micro nerd Liereyy. Liereyy is 18 years old, which makes him the youngest participant in Hidden Cup 3. Liereyy is one of the more interesting players in the scene because he sometimes just doesn't seem to really care, and yet he still smashes people. He started to gain recognition in 2017 and 2018 when he met Viper in quite a few tournament finals. Now, all high-level players can micro in the Age of Empires 2 scene. Many of them are incredibly fast, and to get here, you do have to have some level of micro. But there's something fearless about Liereyy when he controls his units. It's almost as if he never looks away from them, and he is always in constant control. Whether it's microing uphill like a madman with less units against the Viper and then winning the game, or splitting archers till they get dizzy against Tato in a Hun war. Liereyy just loves to control his army. I asked Liereyy why he's so insistent on forcing fights when most other top players would choose to run away and boom.
My logic is quite simple. If you always out-micro your opponent, you will never lose fights, and if you never lose fights, you're never gonna lose games.
Okay, his logic is quite simple, guys. So if you see a player win a fight in Hidden Cup 3, Liereyy confirmed. If you see a player with some mouth-watering dodges and splits, Liereyy confirmed. If you see a player getting ridiculous value from units that most would just forget about, Liereyy confirmed. And if you see a... that's doubt. Now, Liereyy had an incredibly solid performance in Hidden Cup 2. He breezed past ACCM 3-0 in round 1, and then beat Dogao in round 2. He was prepped to go into the live semifinals, but due to some unfortunate events, couldn't actually make it, which was a real bummer at the time. He would have faced the Max in that semifinal, and he could have made it to the finals against Viper. And while he's still far from extremely active, I know he and his clanmates have been training behind closed doors for this tournament. Liereyy was all about the color mind games in Hidden Cup 2. He chose yellow, green, yellow, teal, red, green, yellow, green for all of his Hidden Cup 2 games. He was all over the place with this, so maybe that's something he will do again, and that's something to look for when we're trying to guess who he is. He actually scouted more than any other player in Hidden Cup 2 on average, with 81%. Now that's something considering Viper is known for his high-level scouting. And thanks to the devs recently adding auto-scouting into our game, maybe he can bump up that average this year. But this is what I'll leave you with about Liereyy. He's always in the conversation. It's just a matter of what level he decides to bring on that given day. He told me that he believes he can go far in Hidden Cup 3, and I'll be on the lookout for the micro nerd. That's all for this Hidden Cup showcase. Coming up soon will be the next big series in Hidden Cup 3.